Scorpios have a situation going on where a lot of you, you've got your self-worth back, and you're making very good decisions. You know, your life is pretty much good. A lot of you Scorpios are able to make a lot of more clear-minded decisions, because you don't have to deal with somebody constantly stressing you out, like somebody that you liked that doesn't want anything to do with you, that's wasting time, because deep down they know they don't really have anything of substance or anything that is substantial to actually offer. The Four of Wands represents you, Scorpios, being able to be alone, right? And kind of date around, but not necessarily with anybody that's set in stone. More so date around, see who's out here, see what's shaking, and see essentially what's the best offer for you. The King of Swords and the Ace of Swords is about how, since that's the case, you Scorpios also understand that this was really the best decision that you could have made for yourself, was cutting loose that individual. Because yeah, like, you know, those people that you Scorpios are trying to get to know, to them, relationships are transactional. So it's always about what you can do for me, what you can do for me, what you can do for me. I'm not going to do anything for you, but you need to always do something for me and be on my beck and call whenever it is that I want it. That's essentially what a transactional relationship is. It's parasitic. And the people that you were rocking with before, that's what parasites do in essence. Parasites get you to a point where they're all about trying to convince you, right? Get up in your brain, right? Get up in your mind. They're all about trying to convince you that who you are, what you got, where you going, where you've been, it doesn't matter. And wow, I almost said the word. You disrespect people. You AB people. You're disrespectful. All of this that you think about is using people like pawns. That's how it is that parasites try to spin it on you. But that's projection, because that's how they actually do to others themselves. So now that you Scorpios don't have anything to do with them, like I said, your life is great, because you don't have to deal with the stress of what's going on. And I myself personally going through some stuff like this, where I'm cutting loose some more parasites out of my life. So I'm seeing the benefits to that, because the Two of Swords now is about how, since that's the case, the Two of Swords is about how now those same people who were transactional with you, they sitting back thinking to themselves, maybe they shouldn't have done that to you so much. So much is the key words, right? They still would have done it to you, but they're still thinking from a perspective of they really played themselves, right? Because a parasite can't admit to themselves that they produce nothing, right? They'll take themselves out, if you know what I mean. So the Devil now in the Six of Wands is all about how, since that's the case, you have to understand that for you Scorpios, y'all are on a completely different wavelength. And what I mean by that is, you Scorpios are stepping your game up, where the low-level Scorpios not going to be able to understand it, but you higher-level Scorpios, y'all are adding convenience and equality to other people's lives, including your own. And you Scorpios are kind of finding it a little bit harder to date, because now that you're doing that, people are finding it harder to be around you, because you're looking at a person and dating people and getting to know people for value. It's not about necessarily just their body. You're looking at them for their value. Do they have long-term value that benefits you, not just for a short term, but over a long haul? And a lot of the times, more often, most people don't. So when you Scorpios, because Scorpios, y'all start out like that, right? Like whatever zodiac, this is what I'm trying to say, right? This is what I'm learning. Like whatever zodiac sign we were born into, we have to learn to embody those traits. When we are young and when we are inexperienced and when we are at our worst, we embody those traits, but we embody the worst elements of those traits, or aspects of those traits. As we get older, we are supposed to embody the powerful elements of those traits, those traits or those zodiac signs. So for you Scorpios, Scorpio is all about transformation, learning that the world changes, almost like a mutable sign, learning that the world changes, changing with the world, right? Learning how to be more adaptable, basically. Learning how to let go of the need for revenge, the need to get back at somebody, right? The ability to see things and not live hand to mouth, thinking that everybody is against you, thinking that you constantly have to get back at somebody, because if you don't, you know what I'm saying, you just let people walk all over you, and that you're not a person that's worthy of respect because you let so many people walk all over you. You Scorpios have to sit back and learn through experience in life and get to that whole other existence when y'all are higher level Scorpios, to understand that just because people disrespect you and do things to you does not necessarily mean that that's okay, and it doesn't mean that they go unpunished by life, because they don't. So the Six of Wands represents, now you Scorpios are realizing this. You're exhibiting higher levels of your Scorpio zodiac sign. A lot of people can't really rock with y'all because they're like this. All it is that they can do is think from a parasite or a parasitic point of view. So now the Five of Pentacles and the Judgment is about you Scorpios. You end up now realizing that you can't exist in a manner anymore with the same type or archetype or type of person that you could 5, 6, 7, 10 years ago. Because like I said, when you Scorpios are younger and you're inexperienced, y'all are hood. Y'all can get down with the most grimiest of people. Kind of like Virgo, but y'all can get down with the most grimiest of people and hang out with those individuals, right? And be cool and be comfortable with those individuals, right? To a certain extent. But now that a lot of you Scorpios have changed your mentality and your existence and make different choices, now you realize there's a lot of people that are very much so jealous of you. The same people, and some of them, you know what I'm saying? Like, these are new people and they're jealous of you. They can't stand the fact that, you know, you want things to be done cleanly. You want things to actually make sense. It has some form of order. No, these individuals only want to deal with you from a perspective of, some people say chaos, I say nihilism, because there's no point to what some of those parasitic people are trying to accomplish. It's just straight up and down nihilism. So let's clarify the Judgment. Matter of fact, let's clarify the Devil. The Seven of Wands, the Strength, the Seven of Cups, the Death card. Right. And this represents you Scorpios. Right? So again, it's this idea of you Scorpios are happier because things are actually going your way, right? You have multiple people that you can talk to. Your life is a little bit more stress-free because you don't have to deal with somebody that will constantly make problems for you. Then you have the Strength card here. You know more of who you are and who you're not. You know, you have a better idea of what you're willing to put up with and what you don't. And you also, like I said, you also know that you can get to know multiple people at once, and you're not bounded by any kind of promise because you're not in a relationship. So when you get yourself into a relationship and the two of y'all are tight like that, and you spill the words, or you tell the person that you want to be with this person and you want to be quote unquote exclusive or whatever, and you just want to be with them or whatever, now you've created a promise. But Once you ain't talked about that yet, you can hang out with whomever you want to. That goes for both sides. So now the death card is about this person from the past thought that they could stress you out. But again, they got a real jonesing for you because you Scorpios really don't seem to understand it. Even though you don't talk to them anymore, they're fiending for you. You know what I mean? They're really not going to take no for an answer so easily like that because they lost you. So let's clarify the judgment now. The Three of Cups. The Nine of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. The Three of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. It's getting them. Those people that are missing you now, revert back to my last Scorpio video of the Six of Cups, how it is that they decided to come back. Those people now, they know that they lost you and they know that they lost a good one. And what it is the Three of Cups represents you Scorpios have options. You can talk to a lot of different people. A lot of people are interested in you. You have options. So a lot of you Scorpios, they can't imagine. They're imagining it in their head. Like they can imagine you Scorpios having a good time with new people and having more of a fun time with them than they could those same people that who's thinking about it that tried to play you at first. And they can't stand that idea that you Scorpios are actually out here enjoying yourselves. But the Nine of Pentacles represents there's nothing that they can really do about it. So the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups, all it is that they can do is, you know, try every now and again to try to come back and to apologize and make themselves, you know, known to you that they still like you and that they want you around. But at this point, it's pitiful. Anyway, comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subs. We have 9533. Smash that smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. And oh yeah, leave a comment too.